So Sakina will give a call. Yasin, what are you doing? Like, I'm shooting for a podcast. Like,
Yeah.
did you have food?
Uh-huh.
I'm shooting for a podcast. Then she's like, oh, forget that. First you eat, Raja. Then you do whatever you want. No, not that my father wanted me to be serving juices. Well, at EatRaja, we've never ever given any paper cup, plastic cup. So now I rephrase it and I say, hey, I didn't waste my engineering, I engineer my waste. So we are the first choice for so many of them who want to make their wedding or any event. You name it, we've catered. Be it baby shower, be it birthday.
But how you started your career and how you diverted towards this?
It's very different with the way how I was born and brought up, and I never really. So even in my radio days with Mirchi, I was the digital content manager. So I was so used to, because I love the camera, I love facing the camera. So I'm the game's Bond.
Hello and welcome to ONSense Talk. We have someone special, the Raja of Bengaluru, none other than EatRaja. You know what is that speciality with Raja? He is converting the waste of Bengaluru as something recycled stuff which we can reuse.
Absolutely. So my name is Raja, and I go with the tag like I am Raja, the owner of EatRaja, India's first zero waste juice bar.
Wonderful. Okay. So it's a give and take game right here happening on the ONSense Talk. It is absolutely not ONSense, but
It's on sense, not nonsense.
nonsense. Yeah. All right. Okay. Absolutely unfiltered. Raja, happy to bring you here. And we are so honored and humbled to welcome and make you to sit on the seat of ONSense.
Actually, I really like the name OnSense, and although it might give you like, is it nonsense kind of a thing, and it took me a while to understand. Oh, it's OnSense and not nonsense.
No,
So
not at all.
that is a very quirky name, I felt.
Yes. All right. So, Raja, what made you eat Raja? Let's know from the beginning.
Well, Yasin, the name actually comes, I mean, everything at EatRaja has a story behind it. It's not just randomly that's come off somewhere. So, what's your name?
Yasin,
And what's your mother's name?
Sakina.
So, Sakina will give a call. Yasin, what are you doing? Like, I'm shooting for a podcast. Like,
Yeah.
did you have food?
Uh-huh.
I'm shooting for a podcast. Then she's like, oh, forget that. First you eat, Raja. Then you do whatever you want.
Wow, that's
so it's
amazing.
a very South Indian thing of every parent, first being bothered about have you had something to eat or not. You damn it, whether you're the president of India, prime minister of India, CEO of any company, first thing that our parents, primarily our mom, would ask is that, did you have food? If not, you eat, Raja. Then you do whatever you want. So it's come out of emotion. And interestingly, this emotion is not for me, but it's for my pet. My father used to pet my dog, making him sit on the dining table and like, hey, you eat, Raja, eat, Raja. So after my father passed away, I thought, okay, let me rebrand my father's shop, which was until then called Karnataka Fruit Juice, into Eat Raja in his memory.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So lovely. So, see, Karnataka juice shop and converted as Eat Raja, and you are doing everything unique there.
Yes. Initially, my father, I'm the third generation.
Okay.
So my grandfather used to run a juice center in Gandhi Bazaar, and after that, he told my father that after my father got married and he moved to Malleshwaram, he said like, oh, this is a very nice place. You have a shop right next to the temple, and back in 1970s, so very few juice shops as such. So he said like, you set up a juice shop here. It's going to be really nice. A lot of people are coming to see the temple, and it's a tourist place. So that's how it all started. In 1970s, my father started it, and after he passed away, 2017 is when I took over. But then since I was cultured into zero waste and being minimalist in my college, I was not so happy about using a lot of plastic and single-use disposables. So I said, okay, let's make it zero waste, and that's how it all started.
Okay. So far, I've seen a board in front of your shop, 2,700.
Yeah.
I
So
don't
it roughly says, I should thank History TV for that. So one of the earliest interviews that they came and they started shooting for us before COVID. And around that time it was like some 300 days or 400 days or something like that. They said numbers have a lot of value. And they said like every day you make sure you put that day, update the date. So now we are like almost 8 years. And every time I go, every day we have to change the number, right? So
Like how many days you have been continuing zero waste
yes.
process in that?
So for the last 7 years or 8 years, no, we've never used any single-use disposable. So when people come to our shop, that thing always keeps telling people that we have upgraded ourselves. We have, continuously improving.
Okay.
And makes me feel very, very happy.
It's a real strange thing because wherever we go to any juice shop, what you can first find, at least a paper glass they'll be serving. How are you serving your customers?
Well, at EatRaja, we've never ever given any paper cup, plastic cup, no parcel, no tissues, no straws, no takeaways. So,
Then how people consume it, how they will eat it, I mean drink it.
say for example, what's your favorite fruit?
Gawa?
Guava. So we serve guava inside of a guava. We turn the guava into a cup and pour the juice inside of that and give it to you so that you can drink the juice and eat the fruit as well, generating no waste.
That's
so
amazing.
you will not just be Yasin, you will be zero hero Yasin.
Wow, that's a real nice definition. Okay, so you're removing the pulp of guava out and you are making juice out of that.
Yes.
And serving in the
Inside
same
of
guava.
the same fruit.
Yes, to the customer. Okay.
Ditto the case with all other fruits. Like if you order for a mango juice. So when I feel as kids, we all have been cheated by our parents or maybe by the whole system around us. Imagine you always wanted to have a orange juice. So what's your earliest memory of having had an orange juice? How was it even served to you? I asked the same question to myself. Orange juice. Orange juice always came to me either in a cup or glass or maybe a Tetra Pak. I said like then we have been fooled because we asked for orange juice, but what we get to see is either a Tetra Pak or a glass or a plastic cup. And I felt that we have been cheated. So we need to redefine these things. So at my shop, I proudly say this. If you have a kid, get them over and let them have their first drink. You know what, as kids, we have a photographic memory, right? So we all remember where our parents took us. So we associate things with what we see. And I said, if any kid comes to my shop and if they say, I want a papaya juice should be served inside of a papaya. And when the papaya comes, the kid should see, oh, this is papaya. And this is how it looks. So this is orange. So this is how the juice is served. So at my shop, we have made sure every fruit that the person orders comes inside of the same fruit. Mango inside mango, papaya inside papaya, muskmelon inside muskmelon, even banana inside a banana we serve.
Banana inside a banana. All right, that's really amazing.
I've done 4 years of engineering for that.
So there I'm coming next. Okay, so now you are running the juice shop that is EatRaja, running successfully.
Yes.
Okay, and what I've seen when I came to see you for the first time there, crowded.
Yeah.
Kids, parents, youngsters. I mean, people who are old age. Everyone are there. And they are motivating you, inspiring you, encouraging you, appreciating you. Now, for sure, you got it from your ancestors. Now you're dealing with this business. But how you started your career and how you diverted towards this?
It's very, very different with the way how I was born and brought up, and I never really thought that I would end up. Not that my father wanted me to be serving juices.
Okay.
So my father and mother both were illiterate. They didn't really have a lot of formal education. So they made sure they slogged a lot so that me and my brother, we both become engineers. So I did my engineering in biomedical from BMS College, Bangalore.
Okay.
And I worked as a medical electronics engineer for a year or so. Then everybody in Bangalore, right around the time, in 90s, everybody wants to be a software engineer, no matter whichever engineering you do. So they end up in a software job, or they're aligned to a software job. So even I got into that. So I was working in the IT for a long time, and then came the calling. Like, I wasn't too happy about what I was doing, because I was just doing what everybody was asked to do. Like, my parents were always thinking, okay, we need to get our kids educated, and they should become software engineers. They should go abroad, maybe to US and things like that. It was a very common practice and a very stereotypical thing to happen around my house. So I said, I'm not that kind of a person who wants to work 9 to 5. Somehow, I was not at all interested in that bonded labor kind of a thing where you have to go to an office and work for X number of hours. So I was always looking for a change. By that time, I was already working in an IT company in business intelligence and data warehousing and all that. Then I saw an ad in Times of India which called for, "Are you interested in being a radio jockey?" And then my life changed.
So from software,
Yeah.
IT,
From
engineering, biomedical engineering,
to IT to
Yeah.
then applied for a job. I didn't even know if I had the qualities to be a radio jockey, because at that point of time, the ad said, "Are you like this? Are you like that? Are you this? Do you have this quality?" I said, "I don't think I have any of these, but still, let's go give it a try." So I just went and gave my auditions, and then the rest is history. I became a radio jockey, and not just a radio jockey, quite a popular radio jockey. We turned tables around, had a great time. I got to work with 3 different radio stations. I started my career with Mirchi, and that's how I call myself as EatRaja earlier when I was in radio. And then I moved to Red FM. So then Kannada Nam radio station, international one. And after that, now I'm an entrepreneur. I make juices.
All right. So engineer, then RJ, then coming towards juice. Haven't you ever heard anyone saying like, "Raja, this is nonsense"?
No, it is ONSense.
No, means did anyone say to
Well, a lot of my friends who studied along with me at BMS college, they said like, "Hey, you wasted your engineering, because 4 years of engineering you wasted. I don't know what you're doing now. You're talking on radio, and now you're making juices." So now I rephrase it and I say, "Hey, I didn't waste my engineering. I engineer my waste." So
Awesome.
now I
Awesome.
work at my juice center. I make sure that the waste is not generated, and whatever waste is generated, it becomes a product. So I engineer the waste now.
That's really amazing. So you told like, whatever the waste has been produced,
Yeah.
you are recycling it somehow. Can you please explain about that?
Sure. So, say for example, you had orange juice. So, after you have your orange juice, what do you do with the peel? You throw it normally, right? So, we don't do that. We pick up that waste, and then there are multiple uses of just that orange peel. So, at EatRaja, it is served inside of an orange. It looks beautiful. So, after you're done with your juices, then you can either throw it, or you can pick it up, and then we make bioenzymes out of it. In fact, the same orange peel can be used for beauty facial packs. It can be made into, or it can be dried and made into orange peel powder. It's got a lot of money. So basically, what I do is waste engineering, or I make cash from trash. So that's what I do.
Cash from trash.
Yes.
That's nice. And I've also seen like, you are delivering juices in coconut shell.
Yeah, so we decided that at EatRaja we have to completely skip anything that's plastic, anything that is not so eco-friendly. So we were looking at options that were always eco-friendly, and most of our juices that are coconut based. So we don't. I wouldn't like to call ourselves vegan, but I would like to say that we are a plant-based juice bar. So anything and everything that is served should be a base of something that's coming from Mother Nature. So I said the coconut shell is a beautiful product, and it's so easily, abundantly available in India. Why not tap it, and why not make use of it? So we serve most of our juices are most of our shakes. We don't have a dairy milk product, so it's all coconut milk. So it's best to serve inside of a coconut shell. So it's aesthetic. It looks raw, and it's very rustic, and makes you feel cool.
And how do you recycle the coconut shell?
So this okay, it's already recycled before it comes to you as a container. So you know that we eat a lot of chutney, so sambar. For everything, the coconut is used. So they break open the coconut and they use it, and the shell is discarded. So the discarded shell is taken, and there are a lot of women who take these shells and they churn it into beautiful cups and give it to us. So which means that the product that is coming to us is already recycled or upcycled. So after we serve our juices to our customers, they either can take it as a souvenir and take it home. Many of them take it. They make idli in that, or like in Kerala, they make
Puttu.
chirta puttu.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So multiple uses. Anything with a coconut is never waste. So many people take it for that, and if they don't take it, then I take it up, and then we make candles out of it and sell it abroad.
Oh
Make
my
more
God.
money. Yeah.
Okay, candles out of coconut shell and selling it abroad.
Yeah.
That's really nice. Okay, that's so cool. Okay, so now, apart from this, you are pretty popular on Instagram.
The thing is, like, ever since I worked in radio, so we were ahead of times actually, and I think way back in 19. Yeah, even before the selfie cameras came, so I used to always shoot a selfie video with a normal camera. So when I look back at those videos, I feel like, oh man,
That's
the
amazing.
selfie thing is a fad now probably, but I had done it way before
Okay.
it could become so cool. So even in my radio days with Mirchi, I was the digital content manager. So I was so used to, because I love the camera, I love facing the camera, and I love making videos. So it just became a nature of mine that anything that I used to take, it could be a snap thread as they speak now, or a streak they speak. I used to put many things like that way back some 20 years ago. So I was very used to being very active on social media. Back then it was Orkut, Hi-Fi, and all those. Now it's not there. Of course, now it's Instagram, Snap, YouTube. So I was always very active. So if you go to my Instagram post, you'll see more number of posts than sometimes followers also, I feel.
Yeah, that's right, that's right. And nowadays, you are appearing in almost all the weddings in Bangalore.
Not that I'm being invited for the wedding, but yes, my juices are a fab, and a lot of people love our juices to be the welcome drink. So we are the best options for anybody, because see, wedding happens once in a lifetime, and they want to make it really special,
Yeah.
and they go to any lengths to make it special and wow. So we are the first choice for so many of them who want to make their wedding or any event. You name it, we've catered. Be it baby shower, be it birthday, 70th year, group reunion, corporates, almost every other occasion they choose us because they want to make it very special. So we are privileged that we're able to do that, and I'm there in most of the weddings.
Yeah, your presence is there. And nowadays,
Thank you,
I've
Mr.
also noticed one thing because as a trainer, as a therapist, as we go to colleges for trained students, nowadays there is a strange request is coming from all the management colleges. We wanted Raja for training. So, can you please explain the Trainer Raja series?
Yeah, so right from my school and college days, I mean, in my class, I was always a leader, and I've always been the house captain. I was always the captain of my Coco team, Kabaddi team. So I used to always lead because I'm easily very dominant in the crowd and in the pack. So in my school days also, I used to be the captain, and I used to teach everybody how to run, how to chase in Coco and get them out and all that. So I think just by nature it came to me that I was always guiding people, and I was taking them along and making the team win. So when I got into engineering, I was teaching younger kids how to get into engineering, how to crack CET and stuff like that. So the trainer streak was already there in me. So earlier when I was in school, I used to train people on sports. Then after I got into engineering, I used to train them on how to crack the CET. And then after I finished engineering, of course, corporate life, right? People are bored, and like they're always like, it's a very different kind of a lifestyle. So how do we get them? And most of them don't talk to each other. And that was the first time that when I joined my engineering college, I was thrown out in the field where there are people from all parts of the world. So it was a different kind of a culture for me. Okay, so how do we mingle with each other? Many of them don't talk to each other. So this I found in most companies also, that they don't interact with each other. So I said, like, that's easy for me to get them all on the same table and get them to talk. So initially I started off conducting a lot of icebreakers. So anybody who's not a friend to anybody become thickest of the friends over a period of time. So I started training, ice breaking, putting them in groups and making them feel active. And that's how my journey as a trainer started. And later on, of course, since I'm a polyglot, so I speak so many languages, down south, all the 4 languages at ease. So that gave me the length of going and talking to people and making them also speak in their language, make them understand products. So I became a process trainer as well. And then in product training, so it's different layers then on. So now, since I'm a very outdoor kind of a person, I do a lot of outbound training. When people get bored of their cubicles and they just want to take a day off, so all these companies book us off a resort and they say, hey, we have Raja here, we'll have a lot of fun today, and we play a lot of games. So the team building and trust building, all that happens over there. So my forte is that. So I play a lot of games, and after I met Ashraf sir, the name is something very nice, I feel, Games Bond.
Yeah.
So I'm the Games Bond.
007.
007.
But how would acceptance from the society, whether they were on for that or?
So at my juice bar, what happens is nobody really gets to know what we do with the waste. So they are just like not bothered. Like even a cycle mixie that we've made out of waste, people love coming and peddling and making those juices. In my shop, we use blackboard because if you make a mistake, you erase it, then you correct yourself. And I used to tell my mom, let's compost it. And it's like, this is what I've been doing all my life. What composting? Throw it there. I get the manure, I harvest the manure, I package it and I sell it and make money.